Good old emotional eating. Emotional eating is a beast. But if we understand the principle behind it and the concepts, we can be successful in this realm. It's not going to happen overnight. Once again, that's the whole message. This is going to take a while. But if we continually plug away and discover more and more about ourselves and what we're doing, and then find that clarity of what's been causing this emotional eating, we can be very successful. So, I'm just going to draw something up on the board. If it looks like crap, I'm sorry. I'm doing my best. So, we've got a door right here. And it is blocking the way to a wonderful pasture with flowers. Oh, let's get red. Here we go. We've got beautiful flowers. Okay, maybe they're not so beautiful, but you get the point. This is a happy, happy place, and we want to get here. The sun is shining, rolling hills. You want to come to this place. It's happy, it's sunny, it's peaceful. There's birds flying everywhere. And you want to get to this location, past this door. Now, what happens is you can't get to this door, to this happy place, because this door is blocking the way. It's locked. You can't get to this happy, peaceful, good place that you're wanting to be because this door is stopping you from getting there. And so what ends up happening is we go, okay, it's locked. I need a key. So I'm going to get this key and I'm going to try to open up this door with this key. And the key that we go to all too often is food. Now this door is more than likely stress. So we go, oh, stress is keeping me from my happy, peaceful state, so I'm going to go ahead and go get the key of food and try and unlock this. But the problem with doing that is the food key can never unlock the stress door. It'll give us something to do, it'll numb that feeling, it'll make it it'll get us on a little bit of a short high, but it will never fully unlock this stress door. The only door the food key can unlock is the hunger door. So if we're like, I'm hungry, I need to get to this happy place, and hunger is keeping me from getting there, then whoop, grab that food key, lock and load, unlock that door of hunger, and get to where you feel satisfied over here, nice and full, satisfied belly, and in that food coma, right? No, not in the food coma, you're just eating enough of what you need. So, the food key will not open this hunger door. Now, if we think about stress, we go, okay, well, stress is kind of general. What am I stressed about? And if we go, you know what? I'm really stressed about the talk I have to give in church on Sunday. I'm super stressed about that. So what key is going to unlock that? I heard somebody shout it out. No, I'm joking. It is simply studying, right, for that talk, and then writing it. Once you do that, you're not going to feel as stressed. Maybe you're like, no way, even if I do have my talk, I'm still stressed. So maybe that's not a good example. Let's say you're stressed because there's a ton of dishes in the sink right now, and you have a friend that's going to come over in 2 hours, and you're like, oh crap, my kitchen looks like crap, you know, I don't want them to see this. If you just all of a sudden turn around and just start eating some food, that's not going to get that door to open up. But if you do the dishes, or get your husband to do the dishes, or your son or daughter to do the dishes, and they clean it all up, boom, stress door opens, and you've got that happy yellow brick road for your friend to come over and see that beautiful kitchen. nice and clean. So hopefully this makes sense, but the whole thing you want to do with emotional eating is realize the food key can only unlock the hunger door. That's the only door that food key can ever unlock to get you to where you want to be. So if you're at that door and you're like, and you're trying that food key and you're eating that food and all of a sudden you're like, whoa, wait a second, what am I doing? I'm sitting down in front of the TV and I'm crushing this whatever that you normally go to. Am I even hungry? And you're like, oh, I'm not. Well, what is it that I'm feeling? What's the door? What's the door? What's my stress? What's blocking me from getting here? Maybe it's just, this is the most common for me. You're just tired. You're flat out tired. So the only key that's going to unlock the tired door is the sleep key. I need to go to bed early tonight. And I go talk to my wife, say, hey hon, I am hosed, just completely smashed and trashed. I need to get a little bit more sleep. Is it okay if I go to bed a little early tonight? I'll help get the boys in their beds and I'll do all the early, bedtime routine a little extra early. Or I'll set them up for a, movie night downstairs and make beds on the couch and start a movie for them. That way you don't have to deal with it, but I need to get some more sleep. So this key can come in, boom, unlock it, and I can be back to where I need to be. If I go to food and just eat a bowl of ice cream, it's not going to open this door. I'm still going to be tired, and I'm probably going to turn around and be like, oh, Seth, you're horrible, you suck, you had this ice cream, you can't ever stick to anything, and it's this horrible cycle that just keeps attacking myself and my self-worth, and I never am successful because I think this food key can unlock every single, stress or obstacle that blocks me from getting to where I want to be. And so this takes a while to recognize the doors and then to know what the keys are. But once you recognize what the door is, it's very easy to think, okay, what's the key? Or what is one of the keys that could open this? There's a lot of things that you can do to really open up this. And that's one of the biggest keys to emotional eating, is to recognize that door. What's the door? And you're gonna be there at that door eating food all the time. You'll be eating that, maybe I am eating that ice cream and I'm like, man, this ice cream is good. And all of a sudden I'm like, wait a second, what am I doing? I'm not even hungry. My feeling is their door? Oh, dang, yeah, I'm tired. I'm tired. I don't even really need this ice cream. Or maybe I still decide to eat it, but at least I'm realizing what I'm doing and I'm not going to go back for a second and a third because I still feel, unfulfilled because this door is still shut. I just go, maybe I do finish out this last scoop, but I need to go to bed because that's going to take care of this so I don't go to ice cream again tomorrow and the next day and the next day. Does that make sense? I hope it does. I hope this helps you. But this is just an idea of what coaching can do and to be able to understand what's going on. A lot of these barriers that keep us from our goals with health and wellness and fitness. And so with emotional eating, if this is something that you struggle with, think about what's the door. If you're at that door with the food key and you catch yourself snacking down on chips or whatever, just stop and go, wait, am I even hungry? Is there some kind of door in front of me? If so, what is it? And then once you realize what that door is, think about what the key is. So a good activity for you to do right now, if you can, is pause this video and write down what are the main doors that you run into all the time. These are usually patterns. Like I said, this is a common one for me. Sometimes I'm dumb and I try and stay up a little too late and get up super early still and try and crush it throughout the day and get all the stuff done. And I suffer for that. So this is one that I have become very good at recognizing in my life. And so once I recognize this, I can immediately go to this instead of getting trapped into this. So I want you to write down, just do a couple squares like this and just think, draw your own doors, at least do 3 of them, and then write down, what are the most common doors you run into. Go ahead and write it on the door just like how I did right here, and then have maybe 2 keys off for each door or just one, and say, what's a key that can open that door that is not food? And then the next time you're at that door, you've already found out, okay, I've decided once I run to this door, I'm going to do this. And when you're there and you're eating an ice cream or a brownie or cookie or whatever it is, and you're like, oh, Uh-oh, what's the door? Oh man, I'm at that door I just talked about. What was the key I was gonna do? This, boom, go do it. And the more and more you do that, the more and more you conquer emotional eating. So take some time to do that, at least 3 doors, and then a key for each door.
Radio Family,